Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of Hearthstone. Today, we will be resuming one of my long neglected series, A Beginner's Guide to Hearthstone. So, if you click on this video, I will presume that you have either just joined Hearthstone or are a returning player. Now, this new expansion may seem intimidating for new players out there, and it is. From decks that suddenly OTK you, to decks that generate immense value, you may be deterred from entering Hearthstone. But not to worry, as I will be guiding you guys through this new expansion. Let us first open up some packs and get some free stuff. Then we will be able to build a viable deck list to play with. So if you guys don't know, we actually receive 6 Boomsday packs when we log in. So for new players out there, if you haven't had the chance to join Hearthstone, you may actually want to join now because you get 6 free packs. Alright, in our first pack, we will get basically nothing. Alright, Steel Rager is useless, Security Rover could be useful, Elementary Reaction is okay, Faithful Lumina is okay-ish, Biology Project is pretty good in the right deck. Now in the next pack, we will get not very good stuff either. We got Biology Project, which is pretty decent. Omega Assembly is decent for a late game warrior. Weapons Project is okay. Dead Ringer is pretty good. Good Sprayer is pretty bad for general purposes. But we just want some new additional cards so that we can build a deck with. War Gear is actually pretty good over here, and so is Crystology. Mechanical Web is pretty good. Bronze Gatekeeper is pretty good. Oh, in fact, this deck of cards is pretty good. We may be able to build a viable deck off of that. Now, if you guys don't know, we actually can receive a free legendary within our first 10 packs. I'm not sure whether we will receive in the next 2 packs though. Yeah, okay. The Mecharoo is pretty good from just now. Alright, so Mecharoo is really good because it's basically, if you played Hearthstone before, it's basically Possessed Villager from Whispers of the Old Gods. It's a 1 mana 1/1 that summons a 1/1. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as this, except that this is a mech version. So it has more synergies and I think it's generally better. Alright, we get the Boom Ship, which is for the warrior. If you guys saw just now, we actually also received Dr. Boom. I think we may end up playing a sort of a mech warrior-ish type of deck. So I think we'll be able to build sort of a viable deck now. Now let's check out our quest log first before we start. As you can see, all of these are actually from the Kobolds and Catacombs. If I'm not, no, it's not from Kobolds and Catacombs. It's from the previous expansion, the Witchwood. So yeah, I have some leftover quests. So it's gonna be pretty good for us. Yeah, and plus, if we play a bit of Monster Hunt, we can get another Witchwood pack, which is pretty good as well. As a beginner, you really want to just benefit all of these free stuff, because you're generally gonna have quite a low amount of cards compared to paying players. So right now, I think I may try to build a mech warrior-ish deck, but I'll see what I end up with. In fact, you know what? Let me just open one more pack. Let's go to the shop. Because I think we have quite few mechs to work with as of now, so I think one more pack would help. Hopefully this gets us a pretty good pack. Oh wow. Unexpected results, I think we can dust that. Alright, Crystology is pretty good deck. I mean a pretty good pack. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna just skip ahead for now. I'm just gonna be attempting to build a mech warrior deck. I don't know what deck I'll end up with. Really depends on what cards I have, because I haven't touched this account for a very long time. Plus, as you can see, I don't actually have all the warrior basic cards. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty challenging for us to build a warrior deck for now. But I'll check you guys. I'll see you guys later after I build the deck. So yeah. Alright, so after much consideration and looking through my collection of cards, I felt that warrior wouldn't be too bad of a class to build deck around. Since I have quite a lot of pretty flashy legendaries to show off. I have Dr. Boom, I have Geo Sculptor, I have the Boom Ship. I've been getting really lucky with warrior legendaries lately. So yeah, let's just build a warrior deck in our first deck in this expansion. So the first card that we'll put in fact, let me tell you what this deck is gonna be about. We're just gonna be looking at going into the late game and basically outvaluing our opponent in the late game. How do we do that? We do that with Dr. Boom Mech Genius. So if you don't know, Dr. Boom Mech Genius is a hero card. Basically what it does is that it replaces your hero with a better one. In this case it's Dr. Boom. So his hero power is a pretty weird hero power. It changes at the end of every single turn. So yeah, it changes at the end of every single turn, and it's generally better than your regular warrior hero power. So you understand where I'm coming from when I say that you generally outvalue opponent with this card in the late game. So yeah, we're gonna be building a deck around Dr. Boom, the hero card. Anyway, if you're uninterested in the deck list and want to jump straight ahead, you may refer to the top right hand corner of a screen. This will tell you the time to skip ahead too. I'm gonna be building those cards one by one, so it may take a while. So if you really want to skip ahead, I don't blame you for it, because it's gonna be a bit boring. So you can skip ahead now if you wish. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back to our warrior cards. Alright, the first card that we'll be putting in is the Omega Assembly. Omega Assembly is a auto include because number one, Dr. Boom has Mech synergy. It gives our mechs rush, and additionally, in the late game, which is what we're looking to be, which is where we're looking to go to, we will gain a lot of value from this Omega Assembly, which allows us to draw basically 3 cards off of this one single card for 1 mana. Next will be including Cornered Sentry. Cornered Sentry is really good because it's a body, and additionally it summons stuff for opponents which are pretty weak, and the body is generally good enough to for its negative downside as the battle cry. Now the battle cry can be in fact beneficial for us because we'll be including the Dry Whisker Armorer. Now we summon 3 raptors for our opponent, and with the Dry Whisker Armorer we'll gain 2 armor for each raptor summoned. So this actually helps us to survive a lot better in the late game. So I see this as a pretty good card. Next I'll put in a copy of Execute, maybe 2 copies. Execute helps us to clear 1 big minion. So just in case the opponent has something up his sleeve, plays a very big minion that we cannot remove, we can always play Execute to remove it. Next, we will be putting in 2 copies of War Axe. War Axe is a really insane card. It used to be even more insane as a 2 mana 3/2 weapon. However, as a beginner, a 3 mana 3/2 weapon, even after the nerf, is still a pretty viable card to put into the deck. Next, I'll put in 2 copies of Warpath, since it does well with Execute, and it helps us to control the board a bit better. Next, we will put in perhaps a Weapons Project. Weapons Project is a really good card because it allows us to get a weapon and armor to help us remove some of those tools from our opponent. So yeah. Now next card I'll put in is probably the Security Rover. Security Rover, it's a really good card and it synergizes pretty well with Warpath. Every time it takes damage, you summon a 2/3 mech with taunt. So yeah, it's pretty good. You can gain a lot of value out of it. Next we'll be putting in Unidentified Shield. The shield actually allows us to gain armor, which is very nice for surviving the later stages until the later stages of the game. And additionally, it allows us to get a bonus effect, so which is pretty nice as well. Next we'll put in Boom Ship. Boom Ship, we just received it. I think it's a pretty good card in the beginner deck. So yeah, of course competitively you wouldn't add in this card. So I predict that if we are able to summon at least 3/3 worth of stats, we should be fine on the Boom Ship. Yeah, cause our minions, in addition to being summoned, also have rush. We'll add in the lesser Mithril Spellstone. We're gonna be equipping a lot of weapons this game, and the Spellstone upgrades itself every time we equip a weapon. So let's say we equip Fiery War Axe, we can do Weapons Project and it equips a weapon. All these contribute to upgrading our Spellstone. So when this spellstone gets upgraded, it'll become a better and better version of itself. So after which, now we're just gonna be adding in some let me see if we can add any more cards. I think we'll include 1 copy of Forge of Souls. Yeah, actually no, we only have 2 weapons in this deck, so I don't think it's very wise for us to do it. I think Slam is fine. Slam allows us to draw a card and control the board, which is nice. Rabbit Worgen isn't too bad as well. It's Rush, which means that it can attack a minion immediately, so it helps us to control the board very well. Now over here we're lacking 4 and 5 drops. We're gonna be working our way. So basically for beginners, you want your deck to have a healthy mix of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops, so that at the early stage of the game you don't have a full of 6 and 7 drops and then you have nothing to play, or towards the later stage of the game you don't have like a bunch of 1 and 2 drops that won't have a large impact on the game. Which is why you want to build an evenly distributed curve, so that at every stage of the game you have something viable to play. Now over here we're just gonna be including some mechs, cause we have a mech synergy with Dr. Boom. Gonna be including the Lumini over here, I think. Now you know what, I'll put in 1 copy. I think 2 copies is a bit too much. Additionally, I think we'll put in put in 1 copy of the Ooze instead of 2. I think we have far too many 2 drops at this point in time. So yeah, we won't put in too many of those 2 drops. Next we'll put in 2 copies of Acolyte Pain. Acolyte Pain, in addition to having synergy with Warpath, because every time it takes damage you draw a card. As a beginner, as I said many times before, your opponents are also beginners, meaning that there's a higher chance that they will misplay around Acolyte Pain, meaning that you can draw extra cards off of it. So you're gonna be putting in this card so that you gain extra value off of it. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, we're looking for 4 and 5 drops over here. So 4 drops, our auto include is our Yeti. Yeti is a 4 mana 4/5, really standard card. I think over here we'll put in the Corsair also. We have quite a bit of weapons, and I think we have weapon synergy at this point, so put in the Corsair. Gnomish Inventor seems fine, but I think we have quite a lot of 4 drops. We still lack a 5 drop. Over here I think I'll put in Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker, the silence is just too good to miss out on. You know what, I'll remove a Ooze and I'll put in a Corrosive Sludge. This so as to better balance our curve, since the Sludge and the Ooze practically do the same thing, which is to remove the opponent's weapon. We'll also put in 2 copies of the Apple Balm, since it's a very good anti-aggro tool. Yeah. Actually, over here I might want to consider putting in the War Gear, since it's a mech and we have mech synergy. I think we have far too many 2 drops. We can remove some of it. Don't think we need 2 copies of Execute. 1 should be fine. Put in 1 copy of War Gear. Let's see. Let's remove some 3 drops or 4 drops. 3 drops, I think I'll remove a... I think that we can do with 1 less Yeti. And then we'll put in something like Hogger. Actually no, I think Hogger's fine. It's fine. It's a fine card. As long as it stays on the board for more than 2 turns, you're gonna be getting a 6 mana 8/8, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's the deck we've built, and let's rename it to I don't know, what should we rename it to? Mech Hunter? Oh, sorry, not Mech Warrior. Warrior. Yep. So yeah, this is the first viable deck that we've built for today. Hooray! And then we're just gonna be jumping in straight to our first match. So without further ado, let us just begin. Oh, by the way, this video may not get uploaded on my regular schedule, which is every Sunday. It may be like on a weekday, on perhaps even next week, cause this week I'm really busy. Yeah, medicine school is really insane. You hardly have time for anything other than studying. Alright, so we're faced with this set of cards. We'll throw away the middle 2 cards As a beginner, you really want to just throw away high costed drops in your starting hand, so that they don't become dead cards in your hand. Yeah, so that you don't hold on to them for extended periods of time where they are useless. Our corner sentry and warpath is actually gonna be a pretty good synergy over here. So we're just gonna coin out the sentry, I think.
Nice little raptors.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. We're actually gonna be suffering a bit over here. Alright, so over here I think we can just armor up. I think we want the raptors to stay on board, because we do have the Acolyte of Pain, which is pretty good for them trading into it. Oh wow. Okay, you know what? Time to use the warpath over here. Gonna be using a warpath. And then we'll end our turn. Alright, the warrior armors up. Over here we're just gonna be playing the Acolyte.
Let the pain speak to me.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
Reguling mechanic. And charge. So if you don't know, charge actually cannot hit the face anymore. For those returning players, it was actually nerfed a long time ago. Yeah, so the only viable trade that you can make is to trade into the Acolyte, which is not a good trade. It's by no means a good trade.
What now?
So don't make the mistake that this warrior is making. Yeah. Basically, charge, you can look at it as rush. Yeah, give a minion rush. If you don't know what rush means, it's the exact same as charge, except that you cannot hit the face with it. Yep. Gonna be waiting for the warrior to make a response play. Yeah, it's gonna be just roping us now. Alright, over here I think it's pretty good for us to play the Apple Bomb, because it protects our Acolyte. Actually, come to think of it, there may not be any point in protecting an Acolyte. Oh, by the way, if your deck contains Lord of the Arena, you shouldn't let your deck contain Lord of the Arena. It's a terrible card. As you can see over, let me try and evaluate the value of this card. 6 mana for 6/5. Usually for 6 mana you're looking to get at least a 6/6 with an upside. 6/5 is terrible, and the taunt is not worth for 1 health. So as you can see over here, I'm just gonna be slamming it, and then I'm gonna draw a card. After, I'm just gonna trade this in. Yeah, it's not worth it. Over here I'm just gonna armor up. Actually, I'll play the Worgen. Even though the Worgen didn't get value off of the rush, but I think it's still pretty good. 3 mana for 3/3s, decent. I wouldn't say it's good. Now next turn we'll probably be playing the Dr. Boom. Yeah, for 6 mana you're more likely to be playing Boulder Fist instead of the Lord of the Arena. Yeah, I think he's really confused. I think he's a returning player. So he has to read it properly, cause it got nerfed. Charge no longer gives you charge, it gives you rush. Alright, the warrior's gonna be roping us once again, so it's okay, we'll just be patient.
What now?
Alright, we do get weapons project. In this case, I think we'll be playing Dr. Boom.
I'm so
And we get this Kaboom. Okay.
bring the pain.
In this case, I don't think there's much point in trading into the ogre, since we can't kill it anyways. So So yeah, we're just gonna be hitting his face. Delivery drone is pretty good. Alright, he plays the Frost Wolf Grunt. Trades into the 3-3, that's fine. In this case, we'll be playing the Weapons Project. Yeah. And then we'll be playing the Crosshair, I think. Yep. After which, let's just discover a Mech. In this case, I think it's actually pretty hard of a choice over here. A 5 damage is pretty good to remove off the 6-5. I think we might do that. At the same time, Beryllium Nullifier is pretty good, and Zilex is also pretty decent. I think we'll take the Spark Drill, and then we'll play the Armorer, I think. After which we'll remove the Grunt, and then we'll end our turn. Alright, trades into that, and plays a Tide Hunter. Hits the 2-2, that's fine. Right, we do get Zap Cannon as our next move. Over here I wish we had a AoE clear, but unfortunately we don't. You know what? I'll be playing the Boom Ship. I think it's decent enough to play. It'll summon the 3 minions, which is good enough, I think. Yeah. Alright, over here we'll be first of all killing this guy, this 2-2 over here. Oh wow, the Warpath is actually gonna be very useful. I'm gonna trade off the that guy. Then we will hit. We'll hit. Yeah, I think we'll hit this. It's fine. Then we'll kill the 2-1. I think we'll save the Warpath for later on. Oh wow, that's gonna be a bit of a problem there. Alright, we do get Hogger, which is pretty good. We'll hit this in first. Oh no. Oh, we misplayed. But it's fine. Should be fine. Then we'll play a Warpath. By the way, order matters. If you hit your face, you could have taken less damage, and our Spellbreaker would die anyways, so yeah. We'll just play Warpath. Oh no, we should have played Kaboom. Oops. We could have saved Warpath, but never mind. Let's play Omega Assembly. And then we'll play a Hogger, I think. Hey, oh. This card is not bad as well. And then we'll end our turn. Alright. The Warrior armors up. Of course, our armor was gonna be much better than his. This is what I mean by slowly outvaluing the opponent. I'm gonna be playing the War Axe over here. And then we'll be upgrading our Spellstone to the max. Gonna armor up, except that our armor up is much better. And then we'll Lumini. Oh wait, can we not Lumini? Oh wait, this is not magnetic. I thought it was magnetic. Alright, so over here in two options may look very tempting. The first one is to overextend and play the Coppertail Imposter, but if the warrior has a board clear, we're screwed if we do that. And plus we secure the board. As a control deck, you just want to secure the board. Another thing that looks tempting was to hit the weapon into his face just now. If we did that, we will have less trading options. We just go here and discover a Mech. The Whelp seems pretty good. We'll just play it. And then I think we can just slowly end the warrior from here. Zap Cannon, alright. Armor up from the warrior side. We're just gonna continue hitting the warrior's face. Zap Cannon. As you can see, we really just outvalued the warrior. Alright, so we won our first game, which is pretty good for a beginner. I mean, I'm pretty sure we played against a beginner just now, but it's still fine, I think. Alright, we get Cleave, which is a pretty good control card, but we're not gonna be including that card in. Alright, I just watched the previous video that I recorded and it was pretty laggy, I would say. I hope you I apologize for the lag, the slight lag. It's not that bad, but it's still noticeable. I apologize for it, but I hope you made it through and didn't click off of the video. So yeah, congratulations to me if you didn't. So yeah. But anyway, we're just gonna be moving on to the next match. Hopefully, we face more control-y decks, and hopefully it's not a Mechatoon deck. If you don't know what's a Mechatoon deck, it's a deck that will OTK you in the later stages of the game, which is not what you want. We'll throw away the Lumini. The Lumini is only useful when paired with Mech. In this case, Warpath will keep, X will keep, Slam will keep. Yep. Counted Sentry. Again, it does pretty well against together with Warpath. Alright, it's gonna be our turn. We're just gonna be coining out the Sentry here. I think it's very important for us to establish a bit of a board presence in the early stages of the game, because we don't want to lose the board by too much. Even though we're a control deck, I think, because our control options are still quite limited. We don't have good controlling tools such as Brawl and whatnot. So yeah, gonna be pinging our Sentry there and just trading into it. Alright. Now second turn we're not gonna do much, we're just gonna armor up. I mean, Slam is definitely not viable. We can't play Warpath either, that's not viable. So we can only armor up. Alright, Acolyte. So Acolyte is gonna be... should we play an X? I think we can play an X. I'm gonna trade into the Acolyte. The Mage does draw a card. So if you face an Acolyte of Pain, what you want to do is really just to kill it with as little blows as possible. Because every time you hit into it, the opponent's gonna draw a card, which is not what you want. You want the opponents to draw as little cards as possible. Alright, we do draw Dr. Boom over here, which is nice. We'll Slam first, I think. See what we get. Alright, the Unidentified Shield, which becomes a Tower Shield plus 10. Alright. It's gonna be a lot of armor. In this case, I think we will just trade into the Water Elemental. And then we'll armor up. Yeah, our shield is actually gonna delay the game by quite a bit. So I think we can win this game if we manage to play Dr. Boom and outvalue the opponent. Right, over here we'll play the Worgen and we'll armor up. By the way, the Mage has a little nice little trick that they can do. If you put in the Acolyte Pain and then use your hero power on the Acolyte Pain, you can actually draw a card. But most of the time this is actually gonna be pretty bad, because 2 mana, deal 1 damage to your minion, draw a card, and you have to pay 3 mana upfront. It's usually pretty bad. So yeah. Usually that's used for emergency scenarios. Yeah. It's not usually used as a good way of drawing cards. Over here we're gonna be playing the Security Rover, I think. Yeah, hopefully he survives on the next turn. And then we'll be trading into the mirror images. So at the very least, Security Rover will be a 6 mana 4/7, which is a fine card-ish. Yeah. So if it takes more than 2 hits to kill, it's gonna gain more value. In this case, it's gonna gain more value than what it seems like. What it's costed at. So yeah, it's a pretty decent card. I would say. Alright, arcane missiles. It's actually I think it's a variant of spell damage mage, whatever the current mage is building. Alright, over here we'll be playing the Dr. Boom.
I'm so
What's this? Alright, it's a discover mech. Yeah. Actually, it could do well with the boom ship. What we want to do is to discover as large a mech as possible, so that the boom ship gains immense value. Alright, place mana worm after drawing a card, which which is a misplay. You should play mana worm first. We're gonna be holding on to Omega Assembly first. I think first of all we're gonna discover a mech. So over here, oh wow, the Dinomatic is actually gonna be pretty good. Yeah, let's just play it.
light the fuses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's rush, which is really good. Think we'll kill this off. Yeah, no, I think we'll kill the mana worm off. I think it's better. Micro squad. Oh, micro bots are actually bots, right? I mean mechs, right? So they're gonna have rush, I think.
Are you ready for this?
Archmage. Oh wow, it's really a spell damage mage. I think we're gonna be playing Warpath to remove that annoying 4-1. Gonna be playing Acolyte first, so that we draw a couple more cards.
Pain, speak to me.
And then we'll play a Microbot. We still lack I think we can play Weapons Project as well. Then we'll attempt to remove the Archmage, because it is pretty annoying to deal with. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to remove. Let me think about this. Yeah, why not? We have basically unlimited health anyways at this point with Tower Shield. Oh, we should have held on to one more turn. We got Zap Cannon. One downside of playing Warrior is that each match takes very long, so yeah, that's a problem. Alright, Sorcerer's Apprentice. Gonna draw us another Acolyte of it.
Are you ready for
Another
this?
Archmage, alright. So it does seem like a variant of a spell damage mage. Gonna be playing the Omega Assembly here. Oh, we got Ziliax, Nullifier, and Reaper, which is pretty good. I think we can remove this. Then we'll zap this. Then I think we can play the Spellstone. Perhaps we should play the Apple Bomb just to be safe. Yeah, I think we'll play the Apple Bomb. And the Corsair. Oh wow, Flame Strike. And it gets spell damage boosted, which is also bad. Bad for us. Alright, we get hit in the face a couple of times, it's fine, we still have Tower Shield. And we still have Ziliax. So play our tower. Oh wait, no, we'll play this first. The Kaboom and Execute combo. Then we'll execute this. Then we'll play our Tower Shield to stabilize. So at this point, I think we probably won. We have 30 health and the mage is definitely a disadvantage. I don't think the mage is built to last the late game. Unless of course the mage put in something like a Frostlit Chainer. In which case, we might still lose. In fact, I think in that case we'll lose. Alright. I think we can play the War Axe first. yeah. We'll upgrade this fully and then we'll play it. So 3 golems gonna be pretty scary for the mage to deal with, I think. Hopefully it is. Cause the scarier it is for the opponent, the better it is for me. Up till now we still haven't played the boom ship. Once we play it, we'll have a huge swing in our, it'll be a huge swing in our favor. Right, the mage is gonna hit us in the face, it looks like. She might have a flame strike, in which case it's terrible for us, cause we just got hard countered. Okay, fireball. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I'm surprised the golems aren't actually mechs. But it's fine. Alright, frostbolt. Oh, we're gonna be taking quite a bit of damage here. Alright, I think it's time for the boom ship. Alright, so we get the boom ship out. We'll remove this first. No, actually I think this is better. Oh no, we should have healed using the Ziliax, but it's fine. Hopefully the mage doesn't have what it takes to finish us off. Oh man, it would have been such a big misplay if we didn't. Oh. Please don't have self damage. Don't punish us. Alright, water elemental, it's a good sign, right? I think it's a good sign. Alright, polymorph. Pretty good stuff, although if it were me, I would polymorph this instead. Alright, we win, which is good, and we didn't get punished. Ah, looks like we got a couple of stuff, which is nice. Alright, I'm gonna be opening a pack before I leave. I will be continuing this video, of course. 2 matches definitely not enough. Yeah, let's just open a pack. Buy it. And we'll open it. Maybe we can improve our deck from here. Auto defense is okay. Yeah, not gonna be adding anything special to our deck. Alright, so it's pretty late at night now, and I still have school tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'll post this video by the end of next week, which means that I'll be missing out on 1 week's worth of content. But I mean, like I said, this week I'm pretty busy, so I'll see you later. Hello everybody, so I'm back from 1 week of not playing, so let's get started on our 4th match, I think. Yeah, if I don't remember wrongly. I mean, after all, it's been 1 week. Yeah, med school's been very busy, so can't really keep up with the video schedule. Still have to edit this video afterwards. I'm recording on Sunday, which is the day I'm supposed to be posting this video. So yeah. Alright, we'll match up against a warlock over here. I think we're gonna be throwing away everything. Might be going to keep the Fiery War Axe, yeah. I think the Acolyte Pin can allow us to draw into more cards, which is helpful. Ooh, it's a really good pair, the War Axe and the Dread Corsair. I'm gonna end our turn on our first turn. Nothing much to do over here. Alright, the Warlock plays the coin. And plays a Murloc Raider. It's not even a War Leader, it's a Raider. So it might be some form of a aggro Warlock, I'm not sure. People tend to build funny decks at low ranks. So yeah. So at least we're gonna have quite an easy game over here, I think. Hopefully we don't lose to this guy. So he plays the Geomancer over there. Those cards are probably pretty bad to put in a deck, these two. Mainly because they are understated and they don't provide much utility for a Warlock. So yeah, I mean, spell damage for Warlock isn't that good. Right now there's a variant of Mage called Spell Damage Mage, so it might be useful there, but certainly not in Warlock.
Someone call
Alright, Voodoo Doctor. Surprisingly, that card's been run now, and it's a very good card right now. Because of the Happy Goo. So yeah. So if you guys don't know, Happy Goo is actually... Oh wait, let me play this card first. Considering whether to play Dry Whisker Armor now, I think it's not a bad idea. Yeah. Since he has so many minions on the board. But if you don't know, what do you call that? The Happy Go is basically 3 mana 3/3. If you heal your hero this turn, it costs 0, so you can potentially play a 0 mana 3/3. And as a warlock, you're gonna be having less than full health most of the time. That's why it's a really good card over there. I'm gonna be playing the Rotten Apple Balm over here. Simply because it will completely stop the aggro, I think. Yeah. Choose not to trade because I don't think it's very important to trade. I think you'll trade into our Apple Balm anyways, so there's not much point in trading. I'll rather hit his face. Alright, so looks like he'll hit the Apple Balm a few times. So heal up, that's pretty good. He's gonna hit us in the face as well. Pretty much after we play the Dr. Boom, he's just gonna lose. So yeah, let's just play a weapons project now. Afterwards, I think we can play a Yeti, that's fine. And we'll hit his face. Reckless Rocketeer. Usually you don't want to be putting in Reckless Rocketeer into your decks. Cause it's not a lot of utility. 6 mana for 5 damage. I mean in this case 10 damage. Because you know, I'm gonna kill it using my weapon, I think. Since I basically have infinite health at this point. Yeah, Dr. Boom's hero power, one of it is gain 7 armor, which is really powerful. We got a delivery drone. It's pretty good. Allows us to basically draw a card, 2 mana draw a card. War Golem, alright. Hits us in the face, that's fine. Alright, we got Warpath as well, which is really good. We can Warpath into Execute. Let's discover a Mech first. Yeah, we really want the Security Rover. That's a really good card. I'm gonna Warpath over here. Oh no, we should have played this. Actually no, come to think of it, if we played that we couldn't have executed. That's fine. We made the correct play, I think. Gonna end our turn here. Alright, another War Golem. So over here I think we'll play the Security Rover. And perhaps the Acolyte as well. I think we will charge this in. I think the Thorn will be very useful at this point in time. Yeah, I think we'll end the turn. I think we'll hit his face as well. I don't think that's a bad idea. Ooh, the laser's gonna come in very handy in case he trades the War Golem in to the guard board. I don't even know what this card is called actually. Oh wow, that's bad. Alright, so he Hellfires. Plays a Void Walker as well. And a Succubus. This card's a Dark Scale Healer. Yeah, that's what it's called. So it's probably gonna hit the 7-2 in our face. Yeah. Actually, do we have veto? If we were to silence this and hit this in, silence. Oh no, we can't play silence in that. I think we will play the Spike Shield. So this will upgrade, so it's good. I think we will zap this thing. And then we will trade this in, and then we'll hit his face. So we get another delivery drone as our hero power. That's good. We can discover something big and then play the boom ship next turn or something. Oh, in fact we win next turn because he just tapped. Yeah, don't tap when you have when your opponent has a 5 damage weapon. So yeah, we took an easy game. It's fine. There's no problem with taking an easy win.
Someone call.
Alright, Voodoo Doctor, so he's gonna live for a while longer, looks like. And River Crocodile. Gonna be looking at what? Let me see over here. All minions except Max. Is there any way we can win immediately? No, I don't think so. Yeah, there's no way. Wait. Yeah, no, Goblin Bomb doesn't have any attack. Yeah, I guess we can play the Dinomatic. So play this.
Light the fuses!
Then we'll hit the face. Oh no, we should have played the Crosshair first, but it's fine. Yeah, why not? Let's just trade. Yeah, we should have played the Corsair, but it's fine. It's okay to make some mistakes. We still have a Mithril Spellstone, so it's fine. Oh, unidentified shield. Alright, we get Rune Shield, alright. Over here, I think we can summon the bots first. We'll trade these things in. Then we'll play the armor, I think. Yeah, we'll play the armor and summon a golem. Alright, so we won. It's fine. Yay. Alright, that's gonna be our 4th game, which is a win. Alright, so I'm gonna be moving on to the last match of the day. So hopefully you guys can see that this warrior deck, I mean, as long as you have a pretty decent legendary from somewhere, it's gonna be fine, I think. In this case, Dr. Boom, I don't think is even that powerful. No one's running him in the standard meta right now. So if you're a beginner, you can get legendary hero cards from 2 places. First of all would be your Lich King fight. You should play Knights of the Frozen Throne, the first wing. Additionally, you can play oh wow, let me just focus on this first. As a shaman, I think we would want some bot control. Yeah, I think Warpath is fine. It's a good keep. Okay, so like what I said, you can fight the Lich King in the first wing, in which you will lose terribly, but you get a free hero card, which is fine. Afterwards, you can possibly get Dr. Boom off of your just by logging in, right, to Hearthstone. So really, as long as you have a decent legendary, you're gonna do well. Currently my account, this beginner's account, only has two legendary heroes, Rexa and Dr. Boom over here. So yeah, I don't think it's too bad of an idea to... Warpath seems very tempting, but I think I'm gonna hold off and play the Acolyte first. I think Acolyte, there might be a chance that he allows us to draw 2 cards instead of 1, which is a pretty good utility. Plus it clears his minions, which is very nice as well. Alright, Mana Tide Totem. So it looks like he will not be trading in to the Acolyte Pain, which is fine. Okay, over here I think we'll play the Weapons Project. Seems like a pretty decent idea. We can trade off the Mana Tide Totem over there. Plus, if this is an aggro shaman, it's likely that we are able to like delay the game by playing armor, something related to armor. So it's good. Next turn we can play the Dread Corsair as well. Yeah, it opens up a lot of options for us. Oh, Earthshock, that's a pity. Our Acolyte's no longer gonna draw us cards. But I mean, at the same time, he ran Earthshocks, which is which is not a good idea generally speaking. Alright, Totemic Call. Oh, Taunt Totem, alright. Over here we will just play the Dread Corsair and armor out, I think. Yeah. And our turn, yep. We can even play the Corrosive Sludge to remove one use of his weapon next turn. Assuming that he doesn't use his weapon this turn. I mean, even if he uses, he still has 1 durability left. so you can just get some utility off of it. Oh, this is gonna be a problem though, the unbound elemental. We may have to find some way to deal with it. Alright, so I think this turn we'll just play the corrosive sludge. And we'll remove the Murloc over there. And next turn probably gonna be Hogger or something. Unless this thing gets really big, in which case we'll play the Spellbreaker to silence it off. Oh wow, we should have delayed our corrosive sludge by a bit. It's fine. I don't think we would have expected him to run a weapon as well. Alright, Totemic Call. Alright, it's gonna hit into our corrosive sludge. He will have 1 point of health for the unbound elemental. In this case, we will be playing Warpath, I think. Yeah, I don't think another... Should I play Spellbreaker? I think there are better things to Spellbreaker. So I'll play another Warpath and I'll armor up. Next time probably gonna play Dr. Boom, and then hopefully we can seal off the game from there. Unless he somehow has Shadow Walk or something. Which is very possible. I mean, beginners have access to legendaries now. So there might be a chance that he gets Shadow Walk. In this case, yeah, bottom Apple Balm is actually a bad play over here. Reason being, he can just trade into the Apple Balm and it's just gonna die. This thing's gonna have 1 health left. Alright, Micro Squad. That's not a bad hero power. It's basically 2 mana, deal 3 damage. Yeah, it's not a bad hero power. Hopefully we are able to last this game. Not sure if we were able to do that though. Oh wow. Well, we might not win this game. Oh, we're definitely not winning this game. Ouch. That's fine. Over here, we're gonna play this first. I think we're gonna trade into this. Then we're gonna execute it. After which we're gonna silence the totem. It's gonna get... yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit the totem a bit. Delivery drone, alright. Yeah, we might not win this game because he just pulled off a crazy combo on us. He might be BMing us at this point. Oh, okay. Did he hit the face? No, he didn't. Provoke Geomancer, alright. In this case, let's try and discover something first. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Ooh, Beryllium Nullifier. Could be useful. Oh wait, Rusty Recycler could be useful also. Could trade into the 2-2 and live. And it can help us heal a bit.
Okay then.
I think Rusty Recycler is the right play over here. Yeah, I think that's the best outcome we can get. So we'll play it right now, I think. Let's see over here. Actually no, Security Rover looks better. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think with Security Rover we can clear more things. So we'll just hit this first. We'll play the Recycler later on. So we'll oh no, did we just misplay? I think we did. Oh, I think we misplayed. Oh, we lost. Wait, would this have helped us live? Yeah, no, let me think about it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, we have lost anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, well played. It's fine to lose a few matches. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Yeah, I hope I can upload this by today. Yeah, so this is the end of the video guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was Control Mech Warrior. Maybe next episode I'll do something like a hunter. I'll use back my Rexa since hunter is pretty good now. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.